games, Brrraaains A Head-Banging Life with 10 things we love about the Viva Piñata Trilogy. We are talking Viva Piñata Trouble in Paradise, and Viva Piñata Party Animals. When we say trilogy, that is the trilogy we're referring to, the ones that are available on Xbox 360 in particular. Viva Piñata, 10 things we love. Easy to begin with. Like, I knocked out 5 or 6 instantly, and then I just hit a wall. And I was like, shit, what else? So I had to really start thinking about it. But, you know, and I with the hate one, when we get to the hate video further down the line, I didn't want to get stuck on party animals, which is what I ended up doing. So do you want to get us started then? You want to get us started with your first thing you love about Viva Piñata Trilogy?
Yeah, I mean, again, everything you said there, I had the exact same problems. Okay, so I'm going to go for the obvious one. It's a beautiful game. It's very colourful. So.
Statement like in classic Damon style, just says it and that is that. You're absolutely right. It is very colourful. I would tie that into my first one, and it's more the relaxation. So I find Viva Piñata and Trouble in Paradise, those two, very relaxing games to play. It has stressy elements when it comes to later things and stuff like that. For the most part, it is super chilled out, relaxing. Take your time at your own pace. There's nothing hurrying you along, so to speak. When I think of Viva Piñata, I think about hours I've spent just chilling out, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those games where you can just put on and enjoy. Yeah, I mean, this game. This is my second one. I mean, this game ties into me like sort of like a Harvest Moon type of game.
Exactly.
You know, a game like I could turn and enjoy. You know, and I could play for hours, like 3 or 4 hours, no problem at all, and I wouldn't even realise.
Absolutely, 100% agree. My second one then is part of that relaxation and part of that enjoyment comes from one particular thing, the music. Viva Piñata Trouble in Paradise has some of the loveliest, most relaxing, chilled out, ambient music that changes per area in Trouble in Paradise or per time in either game. I am a big fan. It's a soundtrack that if I'm just sitting at home and I might be like trying to write a review or something and I can't have anything distracting me, I tend to put video game music on in the background to relax me. Viva Piñata soundtrack is one of the ones I put on.
Yep.
Animal Crossing like.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a soundtrack too, so.
Cool. I'll go again then. The increasing challenge. So, Viva Piñata and Viva Piñata Trouble in Paradise has a wonderful difficulty curve in that it's super easy, super simple, super relaxing. But when it comes to getting some of the rarest piñatas, not only to just come into your garden, let alone to capture them, so to speak. Very tricky stuff, very challenging stuff. I love that.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, it's definitely it is difficult, very difficult. I've got the variety on the piñatas.
Yes.
You know, there's so many different.
So many.
Yeah, exactly, and it's very clever of how they've made all these different creatures.
Yeah, they sort of took real life creatures and made them. It's very Pokemon-like almost to a degree, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Trouble in Paradise specifically. So it's a sequel. You can't just redo the first game. And one of the things they came up with in Trouble in Paradise was the ability to go to different locations to capture different piñatas and bring them back to your main garden. That is an excellent idea. Love that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it adds new things to an already impressive game. You know, so
yeah.
I've got again, on the variety scale, the different varieties on equipment and buildings and tools you can have in a garden, you know, and all like the seeds and stuff like, you know.
It starts off so simple and so basic, but by the end, you'll be balancing, trying to balance what you can keep in the garden and stuff like that, and the different buildings and the mines and plants and stuff like that. Particularly as certain piñatas are attracted to certain things, so to tempt them in, you've got to constantly be changing them around.
Yeah, exactly.
And continuing with my Trouble in Paradise love, in most circumstances, Trouble in Paradise actually improved on all the things that were wrong with the first Viva Piñata. Things like the camera control was a real problem in Viva Piñata. The saving system was a real problem in Viva Piñata. Trouble in Paradise, for the most part, I can't say it improved visually or things like that, because it was the same system, the same engine and stuff like that. But mostly, I think it improved upon a lot of the problems with Viva Piñata.
Yeah, definitely. And there was some problems, which we'll get to. Again, on the variety, different variety of characters.
Oh yes.
I mean, from the doctor, the builder, the hunter, and all that. It's heavy, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, as you progress and go up levels, more and more things get unlocked. More and more characters enter the fray. The first two games, Viva Piñata, Trouble in Paradise, are designed to be played by anyone, but to be mastered by obsessive collectors. And that is something that will always appeal to someone like me. Whether it's getting all the piñatas in your book, in your notebook, having everything unlocked, earning every achievement, and so on and so forth. That is what makes Viva Piñata have longevity.
Yeah, well, just trying to get a master romancer on every piñata.
There's a good one, yep, the master romancer, yep.
Yep. I like the sour piñatas.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I mean, again, there's a different variety. There's like 7 or 8 of them, I think there is. Yep. And trying to catch them, to try and actually get them to join your garden is quite fun. It's quite difficult. So, I mean, the later ones are very difficult to get into the garden.
Yeah. Which I'll roll into my next one then, which is the satisfaction that you get of finally tempting that elusive piñata into your garden. You know, you've seen it wandering outside the boundaries for ages, and you're trying to get it together, work out what it needs to come into your garden, and you finally manage it. And it's like, yes, now I just need to get it become, colorful. Yeah.
I've got another one, which is the edit mode.
Oh, cool, yeah.
I mean, this is mainly for the first, but there's a specific achievement where you got to make your piñata very valuable. And like you can put like things like a hat in it and sunglasses and give it like ear piercings and stuff like that. You know, it's pretty clever. You can get very adventurous in what you create.
Imaginative, absolutely. Yeah. Adding more longevity to the games, both of them. You will notice that we're not mentioning party. I haven't got anything to do with party animals in my love.
I mean,
yep, there's a reason why. But anyway, adding even more longevity by including color variants and having to work out how to get those color variants of your piñatas. So added more longevity because it's like, here's your piñata. You've turned it, you've got it in a garden that's going to stay there now. But also there's different variations on that piñata. And of course, the obsessive collector needs to unlock them all.
Yeah, again, that's actually my last one, which there's one specific one, which is like, I think it's like a butterfly or a moth. You can get like a red one, a purple one, a white one, a green one. There's like 7 or 8 different ones you got to do to get them. And obviously to get Master or Romancer, you have to have like 8 of them in a garden.
Yeah, that's right.
So many different varieties, yeah.
Is that your last one?
Yeah, that's my last one, yeah.
You did 10. How did we?
Yeah.
What did we double up on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, sorry, I've got one more.
Okay, cool. I was going to say because I've got 2 more. That wouldn't work out. Okay, right, no worries. My second last one, the mating mini games. It's a cool little touch. It's kind of cute. It's kind of fun way to get around the subject of animals banging. So yeah.
Well, that was my last one, the mating one. But I've got also got that in my negative.
So do I. So do I. So do I. And last but not least, right? Check this. So when it came to doing the notes for this, I was like, you know what? It's been years. It'd be really cool to play Viva Piñata and record the footage and for the YouTube channel, all that. I think I might do that. I went and found my old save on the original Viva Piñata and saw that when I stopped playing, having done everything I could in the game, so all achievements unlocked and all of that, I had spent, how many hours do you reckon I'd spent? Take a guess.
Well, I mean, I know on my game, I'm up to about 37 hours already. I've only been playing for about a week. So, I mean, I reckon 60 plus.
Close, 56 hours.
There you go.
So that tells you a lot about the time spent in Viva Piñata and how much enjoyment was got from it. If I'm going to put that much time into that game.
Exactly.
There you go. There's 10 things we love about Viva Piñata Trilogy. Check back for 10 things we hate. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?